problems, these all are adversities. These difficulties are what we all know as adversities. Some are big, some are small. They come in different shapes and sizes. Small, as in missing an opportunity, or maybe failing a test. Big, as in losing someone, losing your trust in someone, or getting told that you're not good enough. Adversities are a part of living life. We cannot escape it. The only way to escape is to end it. And we shouldn't end it. It's a story, a book. If we can't do it today, turn the page, there's a new chapter. There will be people who use their problems as adversities, who use their problems as an excuse. These excuses lead them to misfortune. They are the kind of people who say that I couldn't do this because of so and so problems. I wasn't able to attain success because there was too much problems or the life was unfair and there was not enough time. Adversities build us, they define us. How we choose to face them, how we choose to solve them makes us more stronger. There will be people who use us, who use their problems as excuse. They belittle us. They will blame everybody else except for themselves. Adversities are there to shape us, not to break us. It builds us step by step, brick by brick. One of the best examples of someone who actually used it as motivation was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He faced the most harshest form of discrimination, not by foreigners. He faced discrimination by foreigners. Everybody did in India back in that time. He faced discrimination by his own brethren, his own society. Someone who was supposed to protect him belittled him, discriminated him, robbed him of his basic human rights. He had every right to not to follow the path of revenge, to seek vengeance against them and to all those who did him wrong. Instead, he didn't. He laid a pavement, a safety net for the people who were of ST, SC, and other marginalized communities. He was an inspiration. He inspired others to find their voice and stand up for themselves. Another example of this, Evelyn Glennie, a deaf percussionist. As soon as she lost her hearing at the age of 12, everybody told, you can't pursue music, you lack the basic ability for it. Instead, she also wallowed. She thought that that is true. At one point, she gave up. But one teacher told her that if you can't find a normal way to be suitable for you, find another. This world is filled with people with different perspectives, different kinds of ideals. It's not just one correct way to do something. You can find different ways, different opportunities. It's just your choice. You can choose how you want to live. You can choose how you want to pursue something. Adversities are part of it. Adversities allow you to think outside the box, think of something new, something bold, something creative. It makes us see the world in a different light. These people not just inspired everybody else, but also me. When I was younger, I faced discrimination for my color, for my age, for my teeth, for every single physical part of me. They mocked the way I talked. They mocked the fact that I could speak better than them. They were afraid that I will snitch on them just because I talked to teachers, I asked questions, I asked doubts. And at a point, I stopped doing that. I stopped making friends. I stopped talking to others. And that led me to become a shell of myself who I wished I was. I regret everything I did back then. Listening to those who didn't even know me, didn't even care about me. A quote of Tom Holland said that if you have a problem with me, call me or text me. If you don't have my number, you don't know me well enough to have a problem with me. That stuck. That stuck hard. I realized that what they thought of me didn't matter. What matters is that I am proud of myself. At the end of the day, I have to make myself proud. After 30 years, when I look back, I don't want to regret what I did. I want to be proud of it. I want to make sure that I am good, I'm well, I'm not self obsessed, I'm not being someone who I will think of as being someone who I don't want to be. I want to be someone who can inspire, who can be someone who is good to others, who is good to herself. That inspired me. Adversities will be there for everyone, every day, every single moment. Every day is a story, every month is a chapter, and every year is a series. When you look back at it, don't be sad, don't wallow. You should be happy of what you have done. You should be proud of yourself. Adversities are not an excuse to give up, rather, it is an invitation to level up. The next time life throws a problem at you, don't say, why me? Say, try me. The next time life wants to test you, make the problems be afraid of you. Make the problems think twice before coming to you. These problems will make you become someone who you're proud of. Rather than running away from it, face it. The truth is, your background doesn't decide your future. Your problems aren't the end of your story. If you make mistakes, make more and learn from them. If you fall today, get up and do it again tomorrow, because who knows, you can succeed in it. Try again over and over until that problem is sick of you and wants to get out of your life. Let those problems shape you. Let every rejection drive you, be the fuel to your engine. Let every fall make it into a reason to fight every single day. Don't make it into something which you will regret. Pain can be turned into power only if you let it. If you don't want to have a great life, you can sit down, worry about everything else that is going in your life, worry about what others think, and you can just call it a day. No, that's not how it's done. You should always take action for every single problem. If you think that that is wrong, say so. And if it is wrong, then it's wrong. And if it is right, then you will learn that it was right, and you should learn something new. You learn something new every single day. Don't disrespect someone else without knowing their background. You don't know what they've been through, you don't know what they are going through, and you don't know what they might even become. Who knows? They might even be your boss one day. These people, they inspire us. This world needs more people who inspire others, make it into a better place rather than making it into the worst place that can be imaginable. There will be people who use their problems as an excuse. Rather, you should use it as a motivation. You should use it as motivation to become someone you're proud of. Look look before 30 years from now. If you want to be someone who can retire in peace, retire with some large amounts of memories, you should do what you can to face your problems rather than piling it up to a point where you can't even face them right now. Adversities are there to shape you rather than to break you. I will end with two quotes which I found very important for myself. One, you should find what is good in everything. There will be bad times always. You have to find what is best for you. Albert Einstein once said, in the difficult times lies opportunity. A person is like a diamond, made to shine because of pressure, not to crumble under it. Thank you.